Welcome back to the Parallel Universe, guys. It's your host, Mitchie and
Mika. I'm so sick that you started this one and I started the last one, but that's besides the point.
And today we're going to be talking about Stranger Things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. Oh my gosh, I forgot I have a microphone right here.
Yeah, that's why I put my hands up so I don't have to touch my.
So, if you guys don't know, Stranger Things is a Netflix sci-fi horror thriller.
I don't want to say a horror.
I don't know. Season 4 is kind of scary.
But
it's not, but not in like a woo sense, but more of a like, because it's very dark and I wouldn't. It's not really. There's a horror element to it.
It's spooky. It's a little spooky.
It's spooky. You would definitely, if you watched it at night on a bad day, it could definitely keep you up.
Oh, season 4 most. Okay, season 4 most definitely.
Yeah, because Vecna.
I would never hear a grandfather clock the same again.
No, absolutely not.
Let's rewind.
But Stranger Things is
so yes, horror. I give you that. Yeah.
It's a sci-fi horror thriller TV show that's on Netflix.
Not murder. Well, murder mystery.
Girl, murder mystery. On Netflix. It's set in the 1980s. It's about these 4 kids who love to play Dungeons and Dragons. They're in the basement, their friend's basement, playing Dungeons and Dragons. And then one day, one of the kids, they're boys. One of the boys goes home and he ends up missing, and a strange phenomenon occurs. And as one kid goes missing, another one pops in, and this time it's a girly, who doesn't know her name, doesn't really speak.
Nope.
And showed up with barely any clothes on. You know, she had on like
a white gown.
A white gown.
Not yet, like
a hospital gown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her name was Elle, and she was her.
And they have to go through this really weird
multiple.
They
go like so much stuff.
It's kind of like different dimensions. Would you say?
Yes. Speaking of which, shout out to Dimension 616.
Period.
It's our.
It's our.
I don't like myself sometimes.
It's our brand. It's our store name on Etsy. Check it out, please. We have some cute stuff up there.
Yes, we do. Speaking of which, you know.
I need to get a tote bag.
You're a tote girly. Anyway.
But they have to go through the experience of finding out where Elle came from, what this has to do with their friend who went missing, and how they can get him back.
That was the Upside Down.
There's so many, and it's really explained as like a child in a child way. I didn't realize that, but like the Upside Down is such a childish way to explain what it is. Because it's set in Indiana, Hawkins, Indiana. Hawkins, right?
Yes.
And what happens is the Upside Down is Hawkins just in a dark, gloomy, gory, nasty, sludgy dimension. It's absolutely everything but
it's the
barren.
Same. Yep.
It's so weird, so disgusting. Season 1 has
what in the world was Vecna? That's season 4, but truly, what in the world was Vecna?
Honestly, I want to say season 1 had to be one of the best, like, an introductory seasons to a show I've seen. Personally. Me. Because I have not missed a season. I have not missed a season. And I don't watch shows.
She doesn't.
It's really hard for me to watch shows. I have ADHD. It's really hard for me to watch shows.
But she doesn't. You don't.
I have not. I was on Stranger Things, but Stranger Things was right here. I was right there.
Please.
Right there.
It was truly, yeah.
And then, it's so funny, because I don't even remember what happens in the second season.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Because the third season is when Max is introduced. No.
Max is introduced in the second season?
I believe so. Yeah. Yes. Mad Max.
Okay, so my brain wasn't all the way. So what was season?
When Elle went away and she met her
mom
and her siblings, the sister, and she went out. The spy. Speaking because before
season 5 comes out,
we should truly go through these. I think season 2 kind of I think I remember. I think I liked that. I can't fully remember. I think I was somewhat sad because of how Elle's mom turned out. Because seeing her was so heartbreaking. She just kept repeating the same. Like, it was. And Elle was just. And I was like, this is rough.
Oh my goodness. It's such a good coming of age, not coming of age.
That's truly horrifying and traumatic
show to watch for.
What?
I said, is that a child?
I don't know what that scared the crap out of me.
Season 2. I really wish I remembered what happened in season 2.
Oh, the Mind Flayer.
That's when
3. That's Billy and them.
Yeah.
And Will was like, I can't feel it.
Why would you say that? Now I got the hiccups again.
I don't mean it in a bad way, but that's just truly one of the things that I truly remember. Will he was just
having to see. Oh my goodness,
that thing was weird looking.
And you know what? That just brings into like this whole other category of the science and this show.
What in the world were these things, bro? Because truly, what were the Demogorgons?
And then having these middle schoolers science-y stuff up to fight these interdimensional beings. Oh my goodness!
Now
like 6th grade, because when did I graduate middle school? 2017. Yes, because you graduate 2K19.
Yeah.
So I was in middle school. I was in high school.
No.
Came out. So these were 7th graders, 6th or 7th graders coming up,
bro,
with stuff. And I love science.
You do. That you do.
The computer the technology that was involved with it, like they came up with they actually had these walkie-talkies. All 4 of them actually had these walkie-talkies that they modified so that they could contact each other
and
their houses.
And think what we're gonna.
They were using
oh my goodness, I loved it. It was so nerdy.
It was so nerdy.
And in the first season, the boys went as Ghostbusters for Halloween.
They did, and that's actually what they always went for Halloween as Ghostbusters. They were the Ghostbusters Well, I don't really remember what they did for it because a whole bunch of stuff was happening.
Lucas kind of went out and he I didn't want to do that no more. If I remember correctly,
it was
Lucas also had his moment. He had his like.
I was so ashamed.
Aww.
I was so ashamed. But like, I'm just so, because even their middle school teacher was like, how y'all coming up with this stuff?
They were smart kids.
They were smart kids. They were so smart to fight.
Yeah, like already two things so far,
and not
to mention run away from like grown humans.
Yeah,
they were grown humans,
doctors and old doctors and people who were trying to get them because they had Elle, which was the girl who came in after their friend went missing. They were doing that. They were, oh my goodness. We haven't even talked about the girl who was holding herself down. She was trying her hardest. Joyce was having her own experiment with Christmas lights. If you've seen stuff like when it first came out, if everything you saw was like Christmas lights with the alphabets up there, it's because of Stranger Things. Because that was the only way she could communicate with her son Will. Because he was upside down, and he was in their house, and he saw the Christmas lights, saw the letters, and he could mess with the energy in the lights. That's how you knew something from the upside down was coming, because the lights would start to flicker and it would like go all crazy. And she would figure out what he was saying.
I'm just remembering everything. Like, this show is so good.
She would figure out what he was saying because he would flicker with each of the lights. And Joyce was losing it, but she was losing it, but she wasn't. She knew. A mother knows. A mother knows. A mother knows. I feel like when I think about stuff like this, all I like to think about is like, how would my mom be? And I feel like
scary or emotional to think about because I don't know what she would think.
I don't know what she would think either. She was like, "Why is it flickering like this?" I feel like she was like, "It's just so weird," and I feel like
but then also I kind of think it wouldn't make.
It would go right past her head, and she would just not know and just be sad. And I'm like, Mom.
She means well.
We were talking to you the whole time. You were? Yes.
I didn't.
But, anyway,
she's an adorable woman.
Oh, my goodness. But Joyce.
I think Dad could figure it out.
Dad could. I think if we were to ever get into a position like Stranger Things with Dad around, I feel like he'd just burn the whole world down at that point. He'd be like, well, I don't know what to do at this point, so I might as well just set the world on fire. You know what I mean? Because like, my girl's gone. The upside down done took him. And what I look like fighting upside down. Do I look like I can fight a different Gorgon? No. So y'all just gonna be stuck, So he just burned the world, and then everybody gonna be in the upside down, Because he wouldn't know what to do. He'd figure it out, but what is he going to do? Because what is he going to do? What is Logan going to do?
That's truly you are truly your daddy's daughter. Because that's exactly.
They in the upside down. And then he just be like, well, I guess all I gotta do is use these lights.
Mitchie, shut up! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Okay, let's pause on this episode. We truly want to make Dad a page just for him being him, bro. Because y'all don't get to see. Truly, Logan is a part of who he is. But I need y'all to see the other part of who he is. Because this man is truly, like, one of the most funniest dudes. Like,
oh my goodness.
he just says random like that whole, what Mitchie just said, 100% accurate to a T.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just imagine in a deeper voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what? Why would I do that? And they snapping at me. I don't got much in here. I got so many knives.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
So Joyce, but this goes into well, he was in the first season, but he became like a real big character in the second season.
Ooh, Hopper?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Hopper.
That's pretty much, watch the show. Hopper is kind of how Dad wants to be. That's how he is in his head. You know what I mean? But Hopper held his own too.
Hopper did.
But at the same time, he went.
Mitchie, you're funny. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great laugh.
Thank you.
Oh. And see, we talking about Stranger Things. I'm trying to figure what was that. See,
please.
Oh my gosh.
Hopper did his duty as a new dad. His story was sad. As a new dad again, trying to relive
so much.
Trying to relive his, be a good dad to Elle. Because that's what she needed. But he didn't know. He didn't know what to do.
When we learned in season 4. Excuse me. When did we meet Papa? That's what they, truly the fish.
Season 4.
Okay. Because when we meet that man, the whole sentence, insane.
But the character development, and the story, and how they incorporate real life into for teenagers anyway, for people our age.
In season 4, yeah, most definitely.
How they catered to teenagers and stuff while still being mainly focused on, because was it dramatic? Yes. But it did mostly focus on the sci-fi and the supernatural horror part of the show. It didn't overly do into the dramatic life era. So I really feel like older people could definitely enjoy it and not have to be worried about, it's just teenage life and stuff, because you get that, but you don't get that now.
Sometimes that's how Dad be sometimes.
Well, you talking about the teenage life and stuff. I mean, but in the first season, you get most of it because you're getting introduced to the characters, and they have to start their character development stuff. You have to get to know the characters and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But other than that, and I mean, the only person you really get most of the drama about is Nancy, because she doesn't really start getting into the stuff until season 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm. Nancy.
That is a sister. That's a sister. I feel like it would be like Nancy.
I most definitely would.
Because I don't know how to hold a gun. I was too scared to learn. So you're the protector. You're the protector. But she
I might not figure things as quick as Nancy. It might take me a good minute. But if I have my Jonathan, I must have.
You don't got that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Build them up with, the pair, Nancy and Jonathan. If I had my other smart head, most of them can figure some stuff out. Speaking of which, Jonathan was also a good brother.
Jonathan was a good brother.
He tried. He did his best.
And he went through a lot. We didn't talk. No one talked. The show didn't talk about Jonathan, but you just knew.
The first season,
because he had to take care of his mom. He went through a lot. So then him being how he was in season 4 just made sense.
But he was cool though.
He was.
I like Jonathan.
I do too. I never not liked Jonathan.
Stranger Things has really great iconic characters.
And iconic moments.
Yep.
Like, my favorite moment? You know what my favorite moment is?
If he saves, well, probably, if not, is it Susie and Dustin?
No.
Mitchie, do you know how many times I have heard you saying, the fact that I can't remember it,
and I'm not
a never-ending story is insane. It has such a hold on you, my poor child. That was a wraparound blanket. But it was okay, because even though I did get because every play moment, you would do it. And every moment you could get, you would play it. Not all the time, but it would be there.
Because it's good.
Yes, Mitchie, I know.
And why am I Susie?
Dusty Buns.
I'm not as aggressive as Susie. In my head, I am. In person, I can't be. Yes, very much so. But I'm scared. So, but I'm Susie.
Sometimes I feel like I could be a female Steve Harrington. His character development as well was amazing. I keep forgetting it was so good. I was there for it. The movement.
Steve deserves all the girls. And the fact he couldn't get them as the seasons went on is insane.
I would have got out.
Because I would have still been on Steve's head. You know what I'm saying? I would have been on his forehead. Like a sticky dope.
He was a catch.
He was a catch. But I guess girls really don't like nice people. Because the less douchey he was, the less...
Yeah.
And they were like...
so weird.
Why do you want someone who's mean? He still had the same charisma. He was just the dad now.
Which, another iconic duo.
Steve and Dustin.
Season 4... who is it? Yeah, season 4, when Eddie met Steve, and Eddie told him how much Dustin can't shut up about him.
Yeah, and he was like,
really?
Because he thought it wasn't him and Dustin no more. I was like,
but then also you gotta remember the iconic ice cream scene when they meet each other again.
Yeah, and do the handshake.
Hold on, now we'll watch that later because we can't show it to you now. But I want to see them jump. Oh my gosh,
I love.
And then who else? Well,
know,
Elle and Max was a great girl combo.
Yeah, that was a good power couple. That was a good
power couple.
Well, I'm gonna keep it. That was a good power couple. They were great together. Perfect. Like, Elle needed a girlfriend.
She did.
And Max was the perfect, and Max needed one too. She needed someone she could be a girl with.
What is Nancy's brother's name? Why is his name not coming to me?
Mike?
Thank you.
How did you not know that?
I could not remember to say.
Wow. I'm gonna tell your brother. Mike, I forget. Mike. He's very oblivious. They made his character very oblivious. For a lot of reasons.
I don't know how I feel about Mike.
Me neither. Because he's oblivious. And he's kind of like, not a crybaby, but he's kind of like, he's a whiner.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like change. Change is really hard for him.
Yeah.
Change is really hard for him. So, but I don't know. He makes the group work though. When everything starts to change, he did start to.
Yeah. He stepped up.
Yeah, but you know, he was kind of.
They have some. There's some great characters in this show.
I just thought about a moment in season 4 when Elle hit that bully in her face
with that skate.
And I was thinking about that and how they picked on her after that, and I would have said, you know what? Honestly,
no,
because how about it hit everybody else in the head with a skate? Because you disrespectful.
Truly, because why don't you talk about first?
You talk about my daddy.
And look,
you're talking about my daddy.
If you have a good relationship with your dad, the one thing you're going to do is you're gonna step forward, because like,
you ain't gonna do that, man.
She was like, not today.
And as she should.
That's truly, he was from where she came from. He was a hero in her heart,
girl. And you know what? And I would have said, you know what? How about I show you something spooky? I said, you want to see something scary? I would have took her right to that bathroom. And I would say, let me show you something. Think of a number. You know what I'm saying?
I could do some stuff to you right here, right now. You would never know.
No, you know. I make sure you know. I just make sure you won't say nothing because you be peeing your pants, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, she's peeing her pants! Why is she peeing her pants?"
But she really did knock her with the head with the skate.
She should have.
That was an insane moment as well.
But you know, that showed where she was at with everything too. She was struggling. She was still going through changes.
Yeah,
and she went through a lot.
Yeah,
Elle went through so much. I can't imagine. And then her really only being the only survivor.
Yeah.
Season. And then I think her sister in the second season.
I don't know.
Went off and Lamont too. So.
I don't know.
You know, she's really the only one. She's the only one left. So she has all this trauma stuck in her little, blank head.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But this show is really good. And
I'm really excited for the
season.
Yeah. I was about to say the 5th season.
After Hopper getting back from Syria.
Yeah. Him and Joyce, yeah.
Girl. Us thinking he died.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Bob.
Alexi. Alexi. That was a wholesome character that deserved better.
He deserved so much more.
He deserved so much. But they got him. That was, yeah. And Bob.
Bob. I'm glad Hopper and Joyce.
Yes.
But Bob and Joyce would have been great
That
too.
was a good moment.
Yeah.
Because he was down for Samwise the Great. Even
Samwise.
that's the actor who played, but if you watch Lord of the Rings, but Samwise
and he also played what should you get in Goonies? Is his name Mike too? Don't
no.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. If I'm right though. It is Mikey! Okay, right! Yay! I wasn't Okay. Yeah, so Stranger Things. If you have not watched that show, catch up on it. Do that.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's a nice watch. It's a nice binge. It's a great binge, actually. The fourth season has the longest episodes in the history of episodes because each episode is like an hour and a half long.
Can you also have some more iconic moments in the playlist, the music soundtrack?
Oh my goodness!
Season 4, Kate Bush running up that hill, bro. Truly, see, Stranger Things. You couldn't go nowhere without hearing that song.
Only if I could, I'd make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Running up that road, then running up that hill, then running up that building. Yeah.
Bro, that whole scene with that song.
I think that, but honestly, that makes that scene, if you honestly thinking about it, it's so emotional.
It's such a perfect song for that. It
literally, it makes your heart.
Yeah.
And you my gosh.
Feel it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Watch the show. Watch
Stranger
Things. Watch Stranger Things. If you want a heart wrenching, off the edge of your seat, good 80s. I think it represents the 80s pretty well. Dad didn't seem like he was too bothered by it. The clothing was nice.
Yeah.
They had the mall right. Like everything was 80s based and stuff like that. So
I have no idea what they're. Sorry. Upstairs neighbors.
But if you have an opportunity, watch it. Do that.
Yes.
It's a good watch, man.
I
definitely recommend it. I'm gonna 11 out of 10.
12.
Maybe a 13.
Season 5 made me get a 14.
LOL.
LOL.
Anyway,
I must definitely get a 12 out of 10 though.
A 12 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10. It's definitely more. Personally.
In my opinion. I enjoy it so much.
It's great.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. That's going to bring an end to this universe, as Dad likes to say. I think that's what he says. I'm trying to emulate. Is that the word? There's a word I'm thinking of that means what I'm thinking, but I don't know what it is. Yeah.
That bring it into our verse.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you again for hanging out with me and Mika. We know we do a whole bunch of stuff and we're kind of crazy and all over the place.
Yeah. But you guys seem to like it. So and we haven't done one in a minute.
Yeah, so
And funny, I was off today, so.
Oh yeah, because of weather. But it doesn't look bad. The sun was out actually not too long ago. So, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Say what you liked about this episode. Tell us if you watched Stranger Things. If you haven't, what were your favorite parts? Your favorite season?
Quotes some of your favorite quotes.
If you like Steve Harrington as much as we do.
Am I dreaming? Is that you that I'm seeing Harrington?
Yeah, it's me. Just let us know. Let us know how you feel. And as always, we'll see you in the parallel universe.